what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Chicago Bears. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jennings. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because
and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. looking to put a drive together. Play action. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done. Finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Here's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Brian Thomas, 49 yards. And the Patriots respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The RYZE move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And now the rookie's free. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter.
14.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jennings. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bears.
They'll run here with Monogamy. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
working out of the gun, Williams. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
But they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Open man, Kyle Williams, he's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action now. May. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the shotgun, it's May. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And the Patriot first down.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing here is May. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Bears at 500, 7-7 on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Go get him, go get him. Watch scoring, watch scoring. Watch Vegas, Vegas.
To throw, it's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Rome Odunze from 19 yards away. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 10. To the air, May. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To throw, Williams. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Throwing is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that
inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense. The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Rome Adunze with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
46-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Looking long for Thomas. Touchdown, Patriots. Brian Thomas, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Williams toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. They'll throw with May. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots.
From the gun to give to Henderson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Here's Monangai. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. To the air, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On 4th down, here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here we go.
Looking to throw is Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 6.
Axel. Ready, shot.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Bears are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run Manungai, and he'll get in. Kelly end zone, touchdown, Chicago. His 8th rushing touchdown, his 12th overall. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for 28 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Got his man. It's Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a second and 5. Henderson running straight ahead. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
From the gun on third down is May. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Brian Thomas, 35 yards. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. The point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's... down, getting this one up to about the 35.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Patriots.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, May with it. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Whiskey!
On first down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and 3. Here's May. Throw right side. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll go. Here's Williams looking for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Romadunze, 28 yards. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's caught on the right side. Williams. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. May looking to run. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Touchdown! Hunter Henry, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Williams. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
Well, that's one of those.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To the right side, this is Henderson. Pushing his way through. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And the Patriots, 1st down. It's a gain of 20.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nut. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money, money, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I stood up, ties, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a chef and I wait on a whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top float to her.